Hi guys, welcome to Wheels of Whim, where we explore cars and car culture in Bangkok and Thailand. I'm Jesse, this is my son Skyler, and today we are headed over to Impact Speedfest. Now the thing that really got me excited about this event is that Keichi Tsuchiya, the Drift King himself, is going to be at the event, and we are dying to get his autograph and maybe a picture if we can. Skyler's got his Initial D shirt on. If you don't know, Keichi Tsuchiya, the Drift King, was one of the executive producers of the Initial D anime and manga, and he is kind of inspired the whole series and the whole drift culture itself. So if you're not into Initial D, you need to know that this guy basically started drifting, like the sport. All right, we're gonna head off to Impact Speed Festival in our BMW i4. Okay, so we are on our way. It's a quick trip because it's only about 15 minutes from our house, which is pretty nice and convenient, I gotta say. We are worried about rain because they're calling for rain, and as you can see, there's some dark clouds in the sky. This is rainy season, which is a pretty sketchy time to be doing car content. But, you know, we'll make the best of it and do what we can. Ooh, there is a Porsche 911. Very nice car.
All right, we're gonna follow the Porsche.
Yeah, the Porsche knows where he's going.
Look at Audi e-tron. All right, we're going.
All right, so we're actually in the car show.
Heck yeah, look at that. 720S.
Okay, so here we are. We apparently parked in a car club access. I bought the wrong ticket and we got kicked out, but hey, we get to park next to this sweet McLaren 720S. And I think that's pretty cool. This is the first time actually parking in a car show.
M22.
Yeah, they got an M2 right there. Audi TT, another one.
The Corvette over there.
Man, that's awesome. Let's go look at the cars. Oh, look at this. It's a BMW Isetta. God, I don't know if I've ever seen one of these in person before.
The
you don't know?
car.
The door is right here and you open up and get in from the front, which is just insane. Steve Urkel used to drive this car.
240.
Look at this 240. That is sick. I am not a big retro car fan, but this is one I would own. This is awesome. Wow, Skyler, this is like every Skyline.
From the R31.
R31 Skyline. This is awesome. And then we go on to the R32.
This is my personal favorite.
I've rode in one of these in Japan and it was bonkers. Love this car. This is one of our favorite cars. Look at the S, the Skyline on the badge. We got R33. It's got the Nismo intercooler.
And then another R33. The absolutely legendary.
Look at that. And then the R34. Oh my God, how can you not love this?
It's much smaller in person.
Yeah, it does look like a big bulky car, but when you're here in person, it is not quite as big as you would think.
And then GTR.
And the GTR, the R35, with a pretty sick body kit on it. Look at that, carbon fiber splitter. That is nice. All right, so you've seen every GTR. Let's go watch them drifting.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. It's an Integra Type R. So these are kind of rare from the early 2000s. They never sold these in Thailand. So if you see one of these, it's imported. And then we got over to the Mark IV Supra.
These are actually quite common in Thailand because they sold them domestically.
That's right, they did sell the Supra domestically, so they're not as rare as some other cars.
BRZ?
Yeah, BRZ. The red threw me off. I thought it was a GT86, but it is a Subaru.
The Vel side.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Not in the orange, but still very, very cool.
Oh yeah, gotta love the RX-7. Wow, look at all the Porsches. This is insane.
Look at that, the Dakar.
Is that a Dakar? Let's go check it out. Look at that, that is pretty sick. I think it's a wrap that looks weathered, but it's really cool. So that's not a Dakar, but it is a Cayman S with a really, really sick wrap job. That is cool. They've got all the weathering and dirt and stuff built into the wrap, so it looks dirty all the time.
I feel so poor.
we're gonna take a break from drifting and go look at some of the other cars. We got a pretty sweet wide body GTR over here. This TT is absolutely slammed. I gotta say, considering how expensive cars are here, it's unbelievable that there's such a car culture here. I mean, look at all these cars. Ooh, this is the Tommy Mäkinen edition, which is the best Evo 6 that they had. These are expensive.
This is the 953. This was Porsche's racing version of the 911.
Wow, that is really cool. I have never seen one of these, Skyler. Okay, Skyler, look at this. Now, Skyler correctly identified this as an R32 Skyline, but what he doesn't know is this is a Bosuzoku Skyline, which is where they come up with ridiculous body kits. I mean, look at this front splitter. You could land an airplane on that. Like really, really over the top, but actually kind of cool, kind of nicely done, I gotta say. I'm a fan. All right, this is it. Keichi Tsuchiya's AE86 Trueno. Look at that. The doors are open, so I'm gonna look inside real quick. Look at this autograph. That is cool. All right, so Skyler's checking out the merchandise. We're gonna get something signed, so I think this is it. Skyler is excited. We got a shirt and a car, right? Oh yeah. Gotta get it signed by Keichi Tsuchiya. And Max Orido too, like both of them. So we walked back to the car to put our merch in, and we were checking out this M2, which is pretty sick. They're boxy, but man, they would be fun to have. Right next to it, we got a Ferrari, Audi TT.
Oh, quad exhaust.
Oh yeah, that quad exhaust is sick on the M2s. Very nice. Okay, so they got the Initial D gas station set up called Tofuya, which means tofu shop. But that's pretty cool.
That is, look at that. Absolutely gigantic NOS.
There's this Civic here with this massive NOS tank in the back. Skyler just pointed out that this is a Mini GP, which is the homologation special for their rally car. That's a pretty sick looking Mini, I gotta say. It's a nice FC. FCs are pretty rare in Thailand. You don't see a whole lot of them. Man, look at this NSX, Skyler. Still one of my favorite cars. Also very rare in Thailand.
Look at that Turbo S.
Convertible too. Wow, look at this, a Dynoco car. I don't even know what car that is.
And then you got the other Dynoco car.
Yeah, the yellow one too.
Sammy Cruz, I believe.
Wow. Look at this Bosuzoku style car. That's insane. It's got a Gundam head on the front, 6 air filters, and it's shooting fire out the exhaust in the front.
How many air filters do you need?
6 apparently. Look at this Dodge Challenger, propped up with a black baseball bat. Doesn't get more American than that. Very rare to see Dodges in Thailand. All right, we're gonna walk to some of the other parts of the show, and we're gonna see what we can find. There's merch for sale, some different cars, and I think they have an influencer zone and campers, so we're gonna go check it out. Wow, look at these Hummers. H1, you got a G-Wagon and one of the new electric Hummers. That's crazy. Skyler, look what I see.
Outside.
This is one of his all-time favorite cars, the Veilside RX-7.
Especially this one.
Yeah, that's the one from the Fast and Furious movie, right?
But behind us, the BMW M1. This is BMW's pretty much one and only supercar. This was their homologation version of the M1. This is like the legendary car. This is the legendary car from BMW.
Wow. Unbelievable. I've never seen one of these in person. I have no idea what this is. Apparently it is from Terra S Motors. All carbon fiber. It looks cool.
Hypercar, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but looks cool.
Whoa, look at this Lamborghini Diablo. I don't think I've ever seen one on the Thai roads before. Huracans I've seen, Gallardos, no problem, but I've never seen a Diablo. That's cool.
Aventador.
Ooh,
Or no.
this is a sick Aventador. Look at that. Wow, I have never seen one of these in person. It's an Alpine A110 from French maker Alpine. Super, super lightweight. These things look like they would be so much fun.
ใช่ครับอย่างตุ๊กๆคันนี้ก็คือหนึ่งในงานสตาร์ทของเราใช่ไหมครับถูกต้องครับผมเอาแล้วแบ็คโอริโด you wanna try
Okay, so there's the Drift King in a taxi.
The crowd begins to scream. Headlights cut the darkness brighter than a dream. A86, the master takes control. Drifting through, no dancing, burning up my soul. Howling to the Drift King, legend in the night. History is racing where the stars collide. Hey, the Drift King, never let it end. Forever chasing power, racing till the final bend.
Now we're gonna go get all of our merch out of the car so we can go get some autographs and meet Keichi Tsuchiya and Max Orido in person. Super excited. I couldn't be happier today. Skyler, what do you think?
I'm not gonna touch that shirt. I'm just gonna frame it on the wall.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's wearing that shirt after it gets signed. So we'll have to frame it up for Skyler's new bedroom. Look at this. Skyler was so worried that somebody would take his merchandise. He had to hide it underneath the hidden compartment in the trunk. All right, we got it. Now let's go get it signed.
Yeah.
So right now, Skyler and I are waiting in queue to get all of our stuff signed. We've got the car and the shirt, and he's got another initial D car that he wants to get signed. And I'm gonna try to get some pics and video, but we're pretty excited. We got here early and look at the line. Oh, he's here, he's here.
ตกลงตามยอดสัญญาเนาะ
Bye-bye. That was a little hectic, but it was so cool getting to meet him. And he signed all Skyler's shirts. Skyler is getting the Hachiroku signed by Max Orido. He is excited. I'm excited. It's awesome. DJ Songtail. Oh man, what an awesome day. What an awesome first episode. The first episode we meet the Drift King himself. That is so cool. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Wheels of Whim. Skyler, what do you think?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. All right. Thanks for watching Wheels of Whim. We'll have more awesome car content coming. We'll see you soon. All right. Bye-bye.